going to talk about lesson 10.3, which involves reflections and symmetry. And before we get started, I wanted to review symmetry. We talked about symmetry, I believe it was in lesson 10.1, and we talked about symmetry as a term that means that if you have a shape and you fold that shape on a line, it's exactly the same on both sides of that line, exactly congruent, exactly the same shape, same size, everything. So that's our review of the word symmetry, and we know that reflection is something that we usually see in a mirror. So why do we want to be able to look at those terms or talk about reflections and symmetry today? Well, we want to be able to compare them. We want to see how they're alike and how they're different. And we also want to make sure that they're symmetrical. So I've got a picture here that you can see on this side. This was my pre-image, the one that I did before the mirror. And this is my line of reflection, or symmetry as we called it a couple lessons ago. And then when I looked through the mirror and traced what I saw, this was the picture that I got, which would be my image. Okay, so what we want to look at today is, what do we see that's alike in this shape from our pre-image to our image? So if I think about what's alike, it's the same picture. They both have circles and a triangle. They look about the same distance from our line of reflection on both sides. The shapes look about the same distance. So I'm going to write same distance from line of reflection. And I'm going to guess that you're probably not able to see what I'm writing because I'm getting down toward the bottom of my board here. But what I wrote was same distance from line of reflection. And I might also add to my list, if I were making one, that they are congruent. They should be congruent since I used a mirror. So I might want to talk about what is different. Well, this image over here is reversed, right? That would be something that would be different. Maybe my triangle here is on the left side, but my triangle over here is on the right side. Now, it's hard to tell with circles because they don't really change direction, as we could see in a mirror, but that's what I'm noticing. So you're going to have some activities that you're going to do in class where you're going to have to trace a shape through the mirror, and basically what you're going to need to do is be able to tell how that shape is alike and how it's different. And you're also going to be placing some points on your picture. So for example, if I placed an A right here inside my circle and then I took the mirror and placed it back on here, I'm going to trace that A, and it would hopefully end up exactly in the same place over here, but I'm going to make it prime. I'm going to put a 1 up there just so I can tell that this is my pre-image A and this is my image A after the mirror, okay? So you're going to do some things like that in class. You're going to do an A, you're going to do a B, you're going to do a C on a picture, and you're going to try to look to see how it changes and where it ends up once you look through that mirror and your line of reflection. So this was basically just a really short review kind of what you're going to be doing in class, so hopefully you'll understand it a little bit better. And we'll have some neat activities that we'll be doing once you get to school. See you then.